I'm here about special appearance, Vicoactus,
And what's your name?
cinnamon. Well, I still do not consent to these proceedings. Well, I never had a driver's license, so I still don't consent to any of these proceedings.
All right, guys, this is insane. We're actually witnessing history here. A sovereign citizen, wait for it, stopped using the ridiculous script and, for the first time ever, used their last 2 brain cells to make a rational decision. I know, I'm in shock too. This might be the first time in sovereign citizen history that one of them realized you can't fight the law with Facebook conspiracy theories and expect to win. But here's the big question. Do you think this is actual growth, or is she just playing along so she doesn't end up behind bars? Because let's be real, this is not something we see every day. Let's get into it.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Cinnamon Woodford. This is ticket number P1217275. Count 1, no plate on a trailer. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive while license suspended. Appearance for the record, starting with, I don't think counsel is represented in this matter. So Ms. Woodford, state your name for the record, please.
I'm here about special appearance, Vicoactus,
And what's your name?
cinnamon,
Last name too.
Woodford.
All right, ma'am. Now, you know you have the right to have an attorney in this particular matter. This is a misdemeanor matter, and by right under law, you have the right to have a representative in the form of an attorney for this particular matter. Would you like to have an attorney in this matter?
I do not consent to these proceedings. The offer is not accepted. I do not consent to being surety of this case and proceedings. I demand the bond be brought forth immediately so I can see who will indemnify me if I'm damaged.
Okay, so the question that I asked is that, did you want to have an attorney provided for you in this particular matter, Ms. Woodford?
I do not consent to these proceedings. The offer is not accepted. I do not consent to being surety of this case and proceedings. I demand the bond be immediately brought forth so I can see who will indemnify me if I'm damaged.
Ms. Woodford, you're quoting from civil, well, not even civil procedure. Right now, you're quoting from the UCC. This is a criminal/traffic matter. So those proceedings govern these type of cases and these type of matters.
What crime did I commit?
Ms. Woodford, if you do not wish to participate, then what ends up happening is that this matter will go into a show cause. After the show cause, then it will enter into what's called a bench warrant for your arrest until you handle this matter, at least the misdemeanors. And these are all misdemeanor offenses. So that's how this is handled on this particular end and this particular point. The offenses that have been alleged at this point in time is that there were no plates on your trailer, that there was no insurance on a Chevy vehicle, that's a 2007 Chevy vehicle, and that the driver's license was suspended that you had. And so those are the offenses that have been alleged at this point in time. Right now, they are just allegations. So you have the right to have an attorney, which I don't know if you would like to have that right or not. You have the right to have a jury trial. You have the right to have a bench trial. A jury trial is a trial before 6 people of the community in the city of Detroit who come and they will hear the facts, and based on the evidence and based on the law will make a decision. A bench trial is the same thing, only a judge, being myself, would sit there and I would hear those same facts and evidence and apply the same law in the same way. You also have the right to plead to these matters. There can be an offer.
I'm not here to plead, ma'am.
If she didn't come here to enter a plea, then what's even the point of showing up? Like, did she just come for the vibes? Sovereign citizens are on another level of delusional. They seriously think that if they just say the perfect combination of nonsense words, the judge is going to go, "Oh wow, my mistake, case dismissed." Spoiler alert, that's not how the law works. Courtrooms run on actual laws, not whatever fairy tale legal system they cooked up in a Facebook group, and honestly, I don't see this ending well for her. The judge is being way more patient than I'd be, but you can tell they're just waiting for her to say something that makes sense. Let's dive back in and see if she finally snaps out of it, or if she keeps doubling down on crazy.
Ms. Woodford, these are your choices. So it's up to you. It's a decision that you have to make. It's not gonna go away, okay? Just because you want it to go away, it's not gonna go away. There is jurisdiction for it. So it's your decision on today. If you don't want to participate, then it's going to go into show cause, because you can keep coming and it's just going to hang out there. But eventually we're going to have to adjudicate this matter at some point in time, because it cannot remain on this docket indefinitely. So you have to make some decisions as to what you would like to do with these matters.
Well, I still do not consent to these proceedings.
Okay. So if you do not want to participate, I'm going to be forced to put it into what's called a warrant. You have to participate. So you have to come in and ready to go with something. I know you may not like it, but as a person who is a citizen of the United States of America, who is a person who lives in Michigan and is utilizing the services of our world and our community, these are the things that have been alleged. Now, if you're saying that the officer wasn't, correct in those, or something, your license was valid, or you had car insurance and you can present all of that, then we can try and figure out if we can get a new offer or something different. But other than that, you do have to stand for these particular allegations that have been made at this point in time.
Well, I never had a driver's license, so I still don't consent to any of these proceedings. So, I mean, I still don't consent to these proceedings. The offer is not accepted. So,
ma'am, you can stop reading that. I know they've given you a line cue that you are able to read off of, but this is as long as you utilize the services of everything in the city of Detroit and you fail to do those things, this is the ticket that proceeds. But I don't know that you failed. You said you don't have a license, but did you have car insurance at that time that you can present?
No.
Was it a trailer on the back of the vehicle?
Judge, I'm sorry. I know I'm not on this case, but if I could file an amicus brief of sort. Judge, I'm a little uneasy with, this is Matthew Dupree, P80132. I'm a little uneasy with the questioning here, just because technically if this matter were set for trial, what she says here could be used against her. And so I'm not sure she should necessarily be answering those questions.
You want your representation, Mr. Dupree?
She did not, Judge.
Did you ask her if she wanted your representation?
I did, Your Honor.
Did the court ask her if she wanted her representation?
You did, Your Honor.
You can continue to talk, Mr. Dupree. I appreciate you stepping in on her behalf.
I appreciate that, Judge. Your Honor, I'm just I just thought I would make that representation. I don't think the city attorney would actually pull the transcripts, but it is worth noting that anything she said here, could come back. So it might, I'm not sure that necessarily that questioning would be appropriate. Sorry, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Dupree. I appreciate you coming in to step to the rescue of Miss Woodard so that she understands.
It's Woodford.
Woodford. Sorry, ma'am. Miss Woodford. Miss Woodford?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you want to move forward with this?
I have no idea why that attorney even stepped in. If I were him, I'd just let her sink. She's been strutting around this courtroom like she owns the place, arrogant, cocky, and basically daring the judge to throw her in jail. It's like she's speed running her way to contempt charges. And the wildest part, she literally incriminated herself right at the start. Just gift-wrapped the prosecution's case and handed it over on a silver platter, but here comes this attorney, swooping in to save her from herself. Why? She's just going to turn around and argue with him anyway. Sovereign citizens always think they're the smartest person in the room, when in reality, they're just making it way easier for the judge to rule against them. Still, he's doing his job, and I respect that. Personally though, I could never be that nice to a sovereign citizen.
Well, I'm not here to plead, because I'm not here to plead.
Would you like a bench or a jury trial?
Are you making that determination for me, ma'am?
You have to have a bench or a jury trial. You told me you don't want to plead, that's fine. You probably should have a jury trial then. And I don't have any jury trials for this year.
Are you making that determination for me, ma'am?
If you don't make the determination, yes, the court is making the determination for you. Yes, because I have to move it. I have to move it. So it's either, Attorney Dupree, can I have a bench trial now? I don't want to violate anything.
No, Judge, she has to explicitly waive her right to a jury trial, and strictly speaking, she has to do it in writing. So I would say if she's saying she will not plead, that would be standing mute, and I think the court would have to set it for a jury trial.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I had a very bad power surge.
I figured as much. So no, back on the record, I figured that it happened because you kind of froze up, and my clerk informed me that you froze completely. So
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I'm setting this for a jury trial because the alternate is that I can put this in warrant status. And I don't want to do that unless I necessarily have to. So at that point in time, you could be able to have your day in court to say whatever you want to say at that point in time.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so I'm going to, but I have to do a pre-trial because I don't have any dates right now. But I have your name down, but that will give you the opportunity. You'll be able to talk to the jurors. You will have the opportunity to have testimony taken. I know you don't want counsel, but you can have the right to have counsel at that point in time. Would you like to have me assign counsel to you?
I need effective counsel at that.
Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like this before. We need to celebrate, people. This is a historic moment in sovereign citizen history because I just witnessed something I didn't even think was possible. A sovereign citizen actually accepting free counsel. Like, did she just break the sacred, unspoken sovereign citizen code? I'm pretty sure she's about to be kicked out of the Facebook group as we speak. But honestly, this should be a wake-up call for the rest of them. Take the free lawyer. The court is literally handing you an attorney for free so you don't go in there spouting nonsense that lands you in jail faster. It's like getting a cheat sheet for a test, and most of these people still choose to fail. But not her. Nope. She actually made a smart move for once. And I have to admit, I respect it. Now, I need to see how this plays out. Let's watch as the judge takes her case and find out if this free counsel can actually keep her from crashing and burning. Let's dive in.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Cinnamon Cheyenne Warford. This is ticket number P1217275. Count 1, no plates or trailer. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Also calling ticket number SP110222272. This is no proof of insurance. Count 1 of that same ticket is no receipt of registration. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with Attorney Baughman, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Your name, please, ma'am.
Senator Woodford.
Thank you, Ms. Woodford. These matters are set for trial. I do not believe there's been an officer who has checked in with the people being unprepared now at 11 a.m. approximately. At the case set for 9, we'd ask you to consider a motion to dismiss here without prejudice. Okay.
No officer having checked in on any of these matters, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. You're all set, Ms. Woodford.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
You too.
Honestly, I'm kind of proud of her for once. She actually took the free counsel. It's really that simple. Just accept the help instead of walking into court ready to make a fool of yourself. Especially for something like a minor traffic violation, there's zero reason to turn it into a jury trial just to make a stand that's never, ever worked. Sovereign citizens always think they're outsmarting the system, but all they're doing is making their own lives harder. At least this one wised up before it got worse. Do you think she actually learned something? Or is she just going to be back in court next month trying the same nonsense? Hard to tell, but hey, she told the judge to have a nice day. So maybe there's hope. It's crazy that the bar is so low now that we celebrate this, but here we are. Anyway, if you enjoyed this one, make sure to like, subscribe, and stick around. I post every day. Appreciate you guys watching. Take care.